Alright, we've got them at the same point, even though it's not the best starting point, but it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to turn them both on at the same time. They're both set to maximum on these Tomix chargers, and I'm going to flick the power switch for both at the same time. I think the blue one must have got switched on half a nanosecond faster, but it actually does seem to be continually to go faster. Maybe we should try this again. Alright, so stop. Okay. Now they're very close to each other, and I'll turn them both on at the same time. Yeah, that was more in sync. And again, the blue train is going a little bit faster, so there you go. Maybe what that means is that the Tomix trains have gotten better, or this Tomix train, the blue one, is better than the red one at the end of the day. Maybe the red one's has an older motor inside it. It certainly has the motor on only the front of it, not in the middle of it. Like I was saying, that's my first. The blue one is the first Tomix one I have with the motor in the middle. I wonder if it's a bit quieter too. I'm not sure. It kind of sounds like it. Is this one super noisy? Yeah, I try to hold the camera still. Everybody keeps telling me to hold the camera still. It's my #1 comment. At least I'm getting a few comments, even if it's people complaining. No, so is that glare? Yeah, I stood too far out from the garage. I'm actually out the back door because not wide angle lens available on this dumb camera, as I've complained all the time. I have to get a new, better phone. I need to buy a $1,000 phone instead of having a $300 phone. So is the blue one now lapping the red one? Took a while, but it did it, didn't it? Cool, huh? I think I'll turn the red one off. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm glad. I was saying this is going to be my last Tomix train that I buy, but maybe it has actually helped to redeem the Tomix brand in my eye a little bit, as far as this is the quality and the speed and the engineering on this Tomix train is closer to that of this Kato train than all the other Tomix trains I had bought, which were all they all had the engine motor in the front, not in the middle, which helps for bi-directional speed. Like this, I can go in either the direction and it's not going to have any problem with physics. You know what I mean? Sorry, I know I'm shaking the screen too much. God, it's so, I guess sore arms holding this, trying to hold it still. It's really hard. Let's try a different position back here. Get the whole thing in. Sorry, kind of all over the place. Alright, leaning against my car. Yeah, I'm coming up with different ideas for layouts and stuff. I'm thinking about changing this around a little bit, changing some of the track layout, doing maybe a more complicated passenger thing. I don't know if there's room for it. It doesn't really look like there's room for it, does it? But yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm trying not to order any more track right now, but there is the Kaito train set that I've ordered from Amazon. Now I'm going to reevaluate and compare finally the difference between Kaito and Tomix track stuff. Because I did notice that one or two things on Japan Plaza Japan, were cheaper in the Kaito range than the Tomix range, like the electric turnouts. Maybe they're better quality too, I don't know. I have had, although it's not happening now, like on screen, but in previous videos you might have noticed a couple of derailments on my track, just right exactly where the points are, the turnouts, whatever you want to call them. I used to call them forks, but no one calls them that anymore. Anyway, the only thing about this train is I wish it was backlit. Like, I wish I didn't have to buy the lighting kit separately. I haven't done any of these lighting kits on any of these trains, but if I tried to do them all, I'm sure it would cost me hundreds of dollars. They're like $7 for each carriage. How many carriages do I have, you know? For each one. And you can get them like in the pack. Anyway, I think one of those has fallen down. I'm thinking of changing this. I might replace the outer freight line, maybe, with a Kaito track. If I decide to go ahead with realizing that Kaito track is better, I don't know, we'll see. It is made in Japan, whereas this stuff is made in China. But this is still designed by people in Japan. But the main difference is here they put these little notch parts in where you can do the power connections on Tomix, and it's on each piece of track. Whoops, what am I showing you? There you go, that's what I'm talking about. And this looks thinner, but anyway, I've only ever seen on screen. I'll wait until I actually get it. They also have this other one that's like, that's still Tomix track, but it looks more like Kaito track because they coloured the sleepers to be the same way that Kaito does it. But yeah, you can tell there it's Tomix because that's how it's connected. So another thing is I want to get I'd love to be able to buy the better tram thing, the one that's like 200, 180 plus shipping on Plaza Japan, but it's now sold out everywhere. And I think there's only a couple of rip-off merchants on eBay with it still. So what I'm talking about is the Kaito Uni-Tram kit, starter kit. That's like a square, and all they've got left is the accessory packs for it, which doesn't give you the complete track, or any track in most cases. So I'm using this bloody Tomix tram track. It's not really the best. There we go, I'll turn it on. Maybe I should turn more on for a minute. Here we go, everything's going really fast. Make sure it doesn't go too fast. Right. Oh yeah, and that one. Now everything is on. Oh, except for the bus. But the bus has run out of power, so And it's annoying when the train would be like out of the edge of the corner of the screen. How far do I have to stand back to get it all in one shot? Extremely far. Blue train still lapping the red one. No, I think I did actually remember some other YouTuber once saying that Tomix had been getting better. Their latest engines being better than their older ones and stuff like that. I think somebody said that once now, I remember. Who knows? Well, maybe it was on the review of that blue train, because I saw there's actually a viral YouTuber who has done a video about it that did go viral, which is probably why it sold out already on Plaza Japan, because it's got positive reviews, this blue train. Yeah, I did like that video. I did subscribe to that guy, whatever his name is. He runs a big Kado track on the carpet of his like lounge room or something, so it's that guy, and has like Lego in some of mixed with it. Although I did have some crazy ideas the other day about making a helix out of all the extra like round track that I have, because I've got mountains of it already in the Tomix brand. I could turn it into a helix, and so maybe, because I've also got a lot of Lego, because my last obsession used to be Lego, so I could use Lego to make the frame of it instead of spending money on wood, using wood. And then I've also got a mountain of round Lego track, so I could use that. Maybe it'll fit inside. I wonder if it's the same diameter. If it is, by any chance of luck, it could be a frame for a helix. And then all I have to do is use Lego bit like normal bricks to sort of hold it up, each piece in a spiral. That could be really cool. I wonder if it'll fit 2 N scale tracks or only 1, or be completely off for the diameters. I might have to build the frame manually, like using Technic Lego kind of struts. You know what I mean? So struts isn't the right word, but pieces. So yeah, anyway, I'm also thinking of buying some Kado freight engines. The cheapest on Plaza Japan, I've noticed. But I did see a couple of nice ones. There is one similar to this that's a Kado that's like a little bit different though. But it might be a bit longer, which is good too. But it's the same sort of colour scheme and age anyway. And it's like $57 on Plaza Japan, but then it's like $75 on Amazon. So I'm thinking about getting one of those. And I'm trying to keep them electric ones. As one of my friends on Facebook said, I should be buying diesels, because that one is a diesel. No pentagraph. And that one. But those two are not. Yeah. So 90% of my engines are all electric models of electric trains. I don't want to have diesel ones. Gotta have the pentagraphs. I won't rant about it though anymore. Alright, that's probably enough for this video. 13 minutes. All the other little shorts I did too. It's going to be uploading all day. Not really. Actually, look at them now. Oh, they're head to head. Oh, it's like a race, man. It's like, going to the races. It's like doing slot car racing, like trains. Yeah, so I'm going to have to race the blue one against the Kado next and find out which one's faster. Alright, see ya.